Hey y'all, so today I am headed to the high school parking lot to do a first impression and review of my new Big Bubba 4-channel programmable horn. And I'm pretty stoked about this because I'm silly and I like to laugh. And the reason I'm headed to the parking lot is because I did give a quick little blast with this at the house, and it was so loud. Thought, man, I do not want my neighbors to hate me, so I better take it somewhere else. So we'll cue the intro and let's get this done. Okay, so there it is, my Big Bubba 4-channel programmable horn. And the way I've got it mounted on here is with a ram mount bar clamp and a double ball socket and that flat plate there. I'm a big believer in ram mount. I've got all sorts of ram stuff and had most of this, had to order the plate, and it wasn't quite the right size. That was my mess up, but the way I've got it mounted on there, because this isn't a permanent install, this is something I'm going to take on and off, and I'll show you more about that later. But anyway, as far as what this cost me, it's $69.99 for the horn, and that's with 2 remotes. And then that's probably, if you got all that RAM stuff new, you're probably looking about $50 worth of mounting product there, and well worth it on the ram mount stuff. I'm a big believer in them. And basically you have a red and black wire. I soldered it together to an SAE connector and put on the convoluted tubing, and then I already had the SAE to PowerPoint adapter, and that gives me some versatility. I can take it on and off. I can hook it up to a 2-pin SAE connector. I can hook it up to a PowerPoint and have some fun with it. Anyway, I'll leave links for the horn and for RAM in the description. And then, of course, out of the convoluted tubing, there's your USB. That's where you hook it up to your computer to download your tunes. And it will hold 4 of them, up to 2 megs. And it's got more than enough space for what I got on there. And anyway, let's give it a try. So when I found this sound was what I was initially looking for in the first place, which is the cucaracha, if you're not familiar with it. And then we've got the Mexican hat. And man, this is really loud. I'm so glad I came here. My neighbors would be hating me right now. So I was pretty stoked about this next sound. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, not the best quality. Now, and that's the thing. The better the quality, the sound file that you put on there, the better it's going to sound coming out. And this is the last one. And I am an Aggie dad, and I'm real proud of my kid. They're going to A&M, and I think this will be a lot of fun. Going down University Avenue at College Station on game day and hitting this one. And that is obnoxiously loud, even with this helmet on. And I don't know how the audio is going to come across. I can't wait to see it and listen to it. But that's all coming through the mic that's in my helmet going to my GoPro. You know, it is very loud. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. So anyway, one of the things I wanted to test, and it seems to work just fine with the mounting location of the fob. Hitting those buttons, finding them with gloved hands is not going to be an issue. Let me turn the power off. So as far as putting this thing on and off, a little more care, obviously going on. But basically these wires, I've just got Velcroed, little Velcro straps on here. Because I will tell you right now, and they are very adamant that this thing is not waterproof. So you don't want to be out with it in the rain. If you put it in the car or something, you're going to want a dry location. Like I said, this is just going to be for certain times that I'm feeling like having a little fun and hooking this up. So there's my Velcro straps. Disconnect it from a power point. And like I said, just to show you real quick, if I'm just going to a battery tender or something, I can do that also. Say I didn't even want it here, I can unclamp it. And I actually do happen to have a power point back here that an SAE connector. Most of the time, because I ride enough, I don't need a battery tender. In Southeast Texas, it's hot most of the time, so I ride through the winter. It don't matter. But I use one of those battery tender USB things for my kid to be able to charge the phone. But I could mount this back here and plug it up there. It's pretty versatile. But anyway, it comes off just that quick. A little bit longer to go on with it, just because you want a little more care. You want to make sure that you've got room to turn, and you don't want it to come up and scuff the paint. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I will leave links to boom blasters and ram mounts in the description. And y'all just get out there and ride. Thanks for watching.